Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to style a two-strand twist on your hair. This style I use very often as I'm active on the tennis courts and with running, and so this style I can wear all week long and then take it down for a twist out, which I love to enjoy to wear when I go to church or out on a date with my husband. So the first step I do, I take a water bottle filled with water and I wet the hair. I normally start off in smaller sections, which makes it easier to apply the products and to make sure that I get every strand completely covered with the products. The products I like to use are Camille Rose. The first one I'm using today is the Moisture Milk, which sometimes I use as a in-between styler. If I've already used a leave-in conditioner, then this can be just a light added product to use on top. And then I also go back in to use the gel to give me extra hold so that my style will be nice and put together for the entire week. When I reach the end of a twist, I like to curl it with my fingers. That way I don't need to use a rubber band. The curls like to curl on itself, and the more I twist it, twirl it around my fingers, the more defined it will be. See that? Isn't that cute? I'm now moving to another layer in the back of my hair, and this is similar to what you would find when you are designing like box braids. So I like to have like 2 layers in the back, 2 rows I should say, of twists, and they would look more full when they're staggered. So that's what I'm working on now. The tool that I like to use to get my straight parts is called the Topsy Tail. I use this tool because when I'm styling hair for either myself or my daughters, it's a nice straight tool, but it's not too sharp to where anyone would get injured accidentally. So here I go in again with the water bottle, and there's the Curl Love Moisture Milk made by Camille Rose. I squeeze a little in my hand, and as I work it through the strands of hair, I make sure I detangle it with my fingers, focus a lot on the roots, and then I work down to the ends and make sure that I get as much of the same product in every piece of the hair. Look at that definition, I just love it. So next I'm going to go in with the Curl Maker gel made by Camille Rose, and that'll give me a little extra hold. And here I am twisting, making sure that I have enough product on the roots, the shaft, and the ends of each strand that I am twisting. And then I twirl it around my fingers to finish it off. I'll have my twist staggered, so when I take it down for the twist out, it'll look nice and full and you won't see any of the parts. That's generally the goal I like to go for when I am twisting and know that I want to have a twist out later in the week. Fast forward, now we're working through the front part of the hair, which is where I like to be a little more creative. So today I haven't fully decided what I'm going to do in the front. So sometimes I go through with my finger to see if I like the shape that I'm creating. And if I'm happy with it and I want to make it a little more pristine, I go in with my Topsy Tail to make the part even cleaner. Just like that. Okay, there's my nice part. So now I'm going to clip this side away because I'm not going to use it right now. And then I'm going to go through, spray it with the water bottle with just water. It makes it easier to detangle and to style. It'll help the style set a lot better on wet hair rather than dry hair. I went in with the Curl Moisture Milk, and then I'll go in with the gel, and here we go. We start to twist again. A lot of times my twists in the front are smaller than the twists in the back. I find that it helps to have the front of the hair more defined when they're smaller, and it allows me a little bit more flexibility with styling as well as making sure that the roots around the crown of and around the edges of my hair is more defined than the ones in the back. I'm reaching the end and I'm getting really excited. So now I like to just wet all of the hair that's left so that I'll have a better understanding of which ways I want to part it going forward. If I want it to the side, or maybe split it and have a little bit on both sides. I'm not quite sure yet. So I'm working in the product to moisturize those strands, and look at those curls. They look so nice. I love it. So I'm going through with the gel now, and pretty soon I'll decide which way I want to part it. This style is very easy to do, and it's perfect for if you're transitioning into a more natural curly look. I wish I had learned how to do this, years ago on my hair, so that I couldn't have used my time better with transitioning rather than, saving heat damaged hair and always going to get my hair flat ironed. I could have had a lot more longevity with my curls with just twisting it at home. But now that I know, this is what I do, and I share it with all my friends. As you notice, the front part of my hair is a little thinner than the back, so that comes a lot from me wearing it back when I'm playing tennis or running or wearing it in a puff. So my goal going forward is to keep it twisted so that my curls will remain healthy and less damaged from pulling it back all the time into a ponytail or a puff. So here I am flat twisting. I take the pincer grasp and you go underneath and you twist and grab. Take your pincer grasp again, go underneath, pinch, and as you're pinching, you're grabbing hair that's all the way at the bottom anyway. Pinch, go underneath, grab, and twist. And once you reach the end, let me move that out of the way. Once you reach the end, you can just twist like normal. The best way to keep your twist nice and defined is to not move your hands as you're twisting. Keep your hands as close as you can to the hair that is already twisted. That way the hair can, stay nice and tight, and the twist will last a lot longer because it's more compact and not so stretched out, and it'll stay twisted without unraveling. And here is the final product. There's the back. I always like to keep them staggered so that you don't see any parts when I take it down, and I don't have to pick it out as much. Enjoy. Bye.